Hello, YouTubers. Eric's Variety Show here with Zach and the
So,
guy hiding in the background,
I have a
uh,
name, you fool.
Tyler.
Thank you.
Say your YouTube name.
The game player.
The Game Player.
I
Which,
don't know. I don't have a channel yet, but I'll probably have one after this. Maybe.
yeah,
See how this goes.
we'll get him set up soon. And he'll be about pop culture stuff because I
Yeah.
don't really do that kind of stuff. Anyways, I'll put a link to this guy's channel in the description so you can check him out. Anyways,
There's
we're
nothing
here.
much to look at the moment.
Right, but we're here for him to talk about the recent controversial death battle results of Superman versus Goku. And take it away. I'm gonna go have soda.
You do that. Well, that's right. We just had Superman versus Goku. We've all been waiting for a long time. I mean, everyone's been requesting it for them to do it, and it's also the most talked about fight between two fictional characters. Who would win? And I have to say, before I start, I have to say this right off the bat. Don't accuse me of anything. Don't accuse me of being, oh, look at you, you're a DC fan. You're all, ooh, America. No, 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 no. I love Dragon Ball Z. It's my favorite anime ever. And I'm really not an anime fan, and I love Dragon Ball Z, so that's saying something, alright? Because I'm both, alright? I love DC, I love superheroes, and, I love Dragon Ball Z. Goku, Superman, my two favorite fictional characters ever, the two most powerful fictional characters ever. And understand, I've watched a lot of, rages from all these nerds saying, oh, Goku should have won, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm here to say that I think the results, are very accurate. I agree. I mean, Superman wins hands down. Now, first,
Mention the fact that you knew the results before you watched it.
Oh, and also, yeah, good point, Eric. Also, before I even watched it, I already found out the results because
You advantage
internet.
on screw attack?
And and I was shocked at first. I was disappointed. And I was pissed. I was like, oh come on, man, Goku! He defeats people like Freezer, who makes a little energy ball to dispose of planets. But, I mean, after watching it, and also after that, watching the Superman cartoons and looking into it more, it really does make sense. I want to start right off the bat. Durability. Come on, Goku cannot survive under extreme conditions like Superman can. Like, Goku needs oxygen, which pretty consistent. I don't know how Goku could go into space. But anyway, like, he can't survive the sun, and Superman gets his power from the sun. Goku will burn up and die in the sun. And Superman can survive anywhere. Anything. And I know Bob, you mentioned, oh, why didn't King Kai tell, did I get that right, King Kai?
Yes.
Okay, why did King... Sorry, it's been a long time since I've seen Dragon Ball Z cartoons, alright? Why didn't King Kai just transport Superman to a red star away from the sun? It's like, why didn't King Kai tell him to do that? No outside help is allowed. They made that clear. Remember, there was Vegeta versus Shadow? Vegeta still won. Good. But anyway, it's like, what if Shadow won? Where ignorance would probably be saying, hey, we could have turned Super Saiyan 4 when Bulma did that thing. No, no, no. They made that clear. No outside help allowed. So that would be outside help with King Kai. So that's clear. And also using instant transmission, Goku needs all his focus. You think Superman's going to just let him transport him somewhere, and, Superman will probably catch on. That's what he's trying to do. So, I'd be like, grab him, instant transmission, and Superman would be like, get off me. And also he complained about reading his mind. Oh, Goku tried to read his mind. Superman's like, get off me. Superman has these mental, like, he's able to block any mind reading. Like, he's able to do that. That's been known through Superman cartoons through years, alright? Like, his mind can't be read. So there's no way. And since when does Goku do that in the middle of battle? Ever. I don't recall him ever doing that.
Also, the fact that he's trained in mental combat also kind of defeats the purpose of reading his mind.
Yeah, so that was off the table to begin with. I'm surprised they even had Goku attempt that. And, I know the pole you talked about. Yeah, that is a magic pole. That could be weakness of Superman. He's not really resistant to magic. But Superman has defeated magic foes. I mean, that's known. Also, and a nerd that was ranting about Goku not winning even said this. Didn't make sense. Like, just when does Goku use that pole? I don't know why he said that. But yeah, when does he use that? I don't recall. The only time I've ever seen Goku use it was Dragon Ball when he was a kid. And a little older, a teenager. I don't recall him ever using that through Dragon Ball Z series. Any of them.
Well, there was 2 different series.
There's three actually. There's Dragon Ball Z, and GT. And through Dragon Ball Z and GT, the power pole is never used. It's only used in Dragon Ball through the end.
Yeah. Oh, yes, absolutely. And although but anyway, it was used anyway in Death Battle. But still, I mean, it may be magic, but it's still kind of a stiff object. So of course Superman was able to grab it, toss it. It's gone. And oh yeah, and also complain about it didn't make any sense where Goku got rid of the kryptonite, which is weakening him. Okay, remember Goku and Freezer? He waited till Freezer was at his best. He wants to fight him at his best. Goku's not.
Saiyan's like strong opponents.
Exactly. It's the Saiyan culture.
And fighting someone at their best, Vegeta would do the same thing. Well, maybe not the same thing, but he would probably at least. Even Vegeta, while fighting Cell, let him power up.
Yeah, even
until his final form.
Yeah, and Vegeta's a
not the brightest character.
Yeah, and no, Vegeta's smart about that. Yeah, and Vegeta's a complete dick, and even he would do stuff like that. So then. So yeah, go want to fight him at his best, and also you say, oh, but Superman got the sun, he just wanted a red star. The point of this death battle was to get them at their best. So Superman had to get the sun to be at his best. That's how a fight is determined how you win. You know, they have to be at their best. Like if guys in real life, if you want to put Muhammad Ali versus Iceman Chuck Liddell or something, I'm just using that crazy example. You're going to use them when they're at their best. Like let's say there was a fight between them and Muhammad Ali won. Are you going to say, oh, so fair, about later when Muhammad Ali got Parkinson's and that's not fair? No, they're going to put him when he was at his strongest. And that's the thing. Sorry, that's the best example I can come up with. Sorry for those who are offended by Parkinson's thing. But anyway, that's the point. They have to be at their best. And you mentioned. Now the stats, I can admit, was a little consistent with Goku. They probably made an error there. They didn't use the stats from maybe the later seasons. But if they did use that future Goku, like that, then you can argue why didn't they use the future Superman, who's practically God? He could snap his fingers, stare at him, and no more Goku. So they were trying to make it as fair as possible. Right there. And oh, and I want to touch on when Goku did his Dragon Punch?
Dragon Fist.
Dragon Fist. Man. His Dragon Fist against Superman's Megaton Punch.
It was mentioned that his Megaton Punch, when he's vibrating as fast as possible, can pass through other objects. So it does make sense. It would pass through Goku and make contact with him.
Excellent point. And another nerd said, I mean that with all due respect actually, I'm a nerd too, so if any of them are watching I don't want any disrespect. But anyway, like DBZ fans, that's probably better to say. DBZ fans, were saying that Goku's magic, is a Dragon Force punch, it should have killed. It's not magic, it's ki energy. This is different. It's not magic. Goku is not a wizard. He cannot use, magic himself.
I mean, maybe if he was going up against Harry Potter, there'd be a different result.
Yeah. I think Superman would kill Harry Potter.
Goku is not Harry Potter, people.
If you had Goku combined with Harry Potter, there you go. That'd kill Superman.
Maybe.
But a little hybrid between those two.
And another thing. Goku never had any formal education, as stated. Superman is practically a walking supercomputer. He can figure out, he's a great tactician. He can figure things out in a snap.
I know, he could make Einstein and Stephen Hawking feel stupid, so. And, oh yeah, then you mentioned they made Goku stupid. They used the Team 4-Star. Well, Well, it was funny. I love they got the Team 4-star guys. It made it funny. But
They did.
they didn't have Goku that stupid. I mean, he was still a genius of fighting.
I mean, Goku isn't smart, but he's a smart fighter.
Yeah, and they did have him a smart fighter in this. He tried utilizing the pole. That's magic. He caught on that he was weakened by that, and he caught on that he was powered by the sun. It just happened to be too late.
Way too late.
I know DBZ fans are saying, "Oh, we hit him into the sun." I'm like, Goku defeated villains like that.
Defeated Cooler by throwing him into the sun, but then he used his own death ball.
Like with no knowledge, no outside help allowed for anyone to tell him anything, then Goku would have no idea. He would never think right off the bat, oh, he can probably survive in the sun. No. Like, I don't think anybody from the Dragon Ball Z universe can survive being inside the sun.
Cooler sure did.
And then you mentioned that Superman did get killed by Doomsday. Look, that is a separate comic book. Superman is pretty inconsistent because of how other writers want to see him. Some had him not as powerful. Some had him practically a god. It's whatever. It's one thing. Goku's been killed himself, if you haven't remembered, more than once. So that's really not relevant. That Doomsday thing.
He was killed by Piccolo by sacrificing himself. He was killed by Cell when he blew up the planet. Well, blew up King Kai's planet.
Yeah, and Superman would not be killed by any of those things. We would have absolutely no effect on him.
Even with Cell's explosion, Superman would have just brushed it off.
Yeah, exactly. So it's known. Goku can't survive the same conditions as Superman.
Can't survive in space.
And,
can't survive a little explosion from Cell.
And when they measure the powers, Goku's didn't add up anywhere near Superman's. Now you're saying they didn't use his right stats, it would have been higher. I don't believe they still would have been high enough. And also I want to touch on Superman's unlimited strength. He gets as strong as he needs to be.
And Goku's, like they said, is finite. It's not endless.
Exactly. Like, if Goku... They're doing a show here. And also... and also, Goku, if he's not strong enough to beat someone, he'll die. He can't get strong right away like that. Superman does. Right on the fly. Superman will get strong enough to defeat his opponent. It's like unlimited strength. Yes, I also want to touch on, I heard another rant where a guy was like, oh, they did that because Superman's American, and Goku is Japanese.
Makes no difference.
It's like, sure, I totally agree with that guy, because they say when, announcers on TV or guys on ESPN want to talk about the best in the world, to talk about someone who's American, where, there's definitely someone from another country who could be better. But in this case, I mean, come on. They've had a lot of death battles. All right, Samus versus Boba Fett. Boba Fett's Star Wars, beloved Star Wars, American. And Samus is from Japan. And guess what? Samus destroyed Boba Fett.
Without even trying, really.
So I do not believe there's prejudice from these guys. I mean, these guys specifically, I really don't believe so. They really try to be fair. And also, I was mentioning, like, why do you do this in the battle? Why do you do this in the battle? I'm like, look, it's not determined what goes on in the battle. It's not like that happened by itself. They made that. Because the winner's determined before making it. And it's like saying, there's a show called Deadliest Warrior, and they pin the ancient warriors against each other. It's like, they already determine who's the winner before they make their little video. And now you're saying, oh, why didn't you use this weapon, and why didn't you do this? Or so, yeah, exactly. I mean,
it's basically on the fly. It's battler's instinct.
Yeah,
what would you do here?
Yeah, these guys probably sit down. They really, really talk it over.
Especially with this death battle, it took them months to get it out. It was supposed to come out December 21st, and it didn't come out for at least another 3 weeks.
Yeah, worth the wait. So, look, emphasize. I mean, really, don't get that mad. It's fictional characters. They were as fair as they could be for fictional characters and made-up powers. So, they really were. And, they had a Wizard magazine where they were determining who would win, and they had Goku win. Read Wizard magazine then. Make your own things and have Goku kick his ass, fine. But the way their show was laid out and the rules they put in for their battles, it's the best way they could have done it, and because of that, Superman winner, hands down.
It's no competition. I mean,
Absolutely.
like they said, you're pitting someone who's basically God against a human. Not even a human, a Saiyan, who has limitations that can be broken over time. Superman has no limits.
Exactly.
Except a weakness of magic.
Okay.
Alright, well, that wraps it up for this episode. Warren, I know you're going to write in the comments, why was Privy in the back? Well, you know, he
just kind of popped in, you know?
Yeah, he just happened to be here, so...
Surprise!
He called in through the vents and literally just, you know, it's like a little rat, you know?
Yep, well, he is a little rat.
It's like as we were filming this, the second we put this on, all of a sudden, that's when we see him on the computer. We're like, what the fuck?
Surprise!
He's a ninja.
This was before we
Totally Sub-Zero did.
did the final cut for this video here. Quit moving. Damn it. Alright, well, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Peace.